What's the situation, Degenerate Nation?
What's happening, Degenerate?
What are we doing today?
We're doing great.
In case you couldn't tell what we're doing today. Animal Kingdom, Krista's favorite.
Yes, my absolute favorite land at Disney. Let's go get into some trouble, honey.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to get into because there's still no fast passes.
No.
It's early February and fast passes aren't a thing. Park hopper has just become a thing again. So
yep.
If you come to Disney at this point, you could park hop at 2 p.m., but there's still no more fast pass. So no more fast passes to be had right now. But let's go see what we can get into.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Sun's gonna rise, but always on the wrong time around. Stop by the road, no one is awake by the sound. Somebody wants to know, tonight we won't let go. The sun's gonna rise, you got no chance in this life. Oh, 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 oh. You got no chance in this life. No chance, no chance, no, no sun's gonna rise, but always on the wrong time around. Stop by the road, no one is awake by the sound. Somebody wants to know, tonight we won't let go. The sun's gonna rise, always on the wrong time around. And it's all about that look in your eyes today. I wonder if you will be mine. I know you said to me I'm not gonna play your game. You got no chance in this life. Oh, 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 oh. You got no chance in this life. Oh, 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 oh. You got no chance in this life. No chance, no chance, no, no chance. No chance, no chance, no chance, no chance, no chance, no chance.
How was that? That was pretty
That
cool.
was so cool. There was a little baby gorilla.
I don't think we've seen the baby gorilla nor the meerkats. I haven't seen that many meerkats.
They were so cute.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them, and they was like, whoop. They're so cute. He's got his feet up. He's just so nice. Yeah, this stream divides the younger males and the older males. So this is a place where the younger males that are entering section 3 hang out.
Only just under about 1,000 left out in the wild. Very sad actually, because those horns on the tip of their nose, those horns are made out of keratin. Now keratin is the exact same material that our fingernails and our hair are made out of. So in other words, they are pointless to us humans, but to them they do use it as a form of self-defense out in the wild. Well, the darker brown antelope up here on the left top of the hill there, those are the bongos. Bongos are also known as the ghosts of the forest because they typically do tend to hide extremely well while being more active during the night. The lighter brown antelope, those are greater kudus. Greater kudus do grow to about 55 inches at their shoulder. Those are females there. Females will not have horns, and males will. Well, we made our way out of the Little Tree Forest there. Now our next journey here is going to be into the Safi River. Well, the Safi River is home to animals that do like to spend the majority of their time in the water, but every once in a while they do like to come up on land, and I think I see just poking his head out of the water over here on the right hand side is a hippopotamus. Well, there's actually two species of hippos out in the wild. Africa is actually home to the Nile Hippopotamus. The Nile Hippopotamus is actually the larger of the two species. They grow to about 3,000 pounds. The other species is a common hippopotamus, a lot lighter, about 1,000 pounds. In the water, they can actually hold their breath up to about 8 minutes long. In the water, they actually don't know how to swim. If you see them moving around the water, they're just actually walking or kind of gliding on the riverbed to get from point A to point B. A group of hippos is also known as a float. Well, hanging out with the hippos on the left-hand side over here, though, these are the pink-backed pelicans over here, actually. The pink-backed pelicans get their name because they do have a natural pink color on their backs. It's a little easier to see when their wings are a little bit expanded. They actually get the pink color during mating season. During mating season, they are extremely social birds. Now, they do like to mate up with about a good 500 other pairs during mating season. Over here on the left side of the bridge, these are actual Nile crocodiles. Well, Nile crocodiles are actually the second largest crocodile species. Now, they do grow to about a good 19 feet long. They do come in weighing in at about a good 800 pounds. Now, they do not have swim like you and I do as humans. So, one way to regulate their body temperature is actually by holding their mouth open. They can go about 3 months out of the wild without eating food. When they do decide to find food, they can eat something twice their size. But we made our way out of the Safi River, so we're going to make our way back now into the Savannah. The Savannah is the largest area here of the reserve, and it is where we do usually have pretty good luck as well, spotting many different animals here. Now, the really cool thing about the Savannah is, well, at least I think it's cool, it is changing every single day. Because of the animals that do live here, they do help to shape it by smashing away at the trees, the grass, and of course the bushes as well. So it's really cool that it's changing. I spot a couple of zebras out in the distance over here. Well, it looks like these zebras are actually on the other side of there. We'll get a closer look in just a bit there. But no two zebras look exactly alike. Zebras are all different, all unique in their own special way, being from their different stripes, personalities, their different breed, they're different everything. They're just all different in their own special way. But we'll get a better look in just a second. But it does look like there are a couple of dogs over here on the left-hand side. Looks like they're resting just right on the hill there. Those are African wild dogs. The African wild dogs are actually the top predator out in the wild. Now, they do have a great 90% success rate of catching their prey. Now, the way that they catch their prey is just simply by running it down to exhaustion. Now, typically they do run up to speeds of about 30 miles an hour. They typically hunt in packs of about 40 other dogs. Typically their own pack. They do also go by another name. They do also go by the name the painted dog as well. Keep looking to your left hand side because a couple of sable antelopes over here right by the trees there. Sable antelopes are actually the emblem here of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They are a very brave animal, very brave animal. Out of the wild, they do like to form herds of about 30 females with one male. Now, the male is just there to kind of help them to navigate through the savannah. Typically found around southern Africa. They do grow to about 5 feet tall. They do come in weighing at about 250 pounds. Now, a more common name that they go by is the black sable antelope due to their very dark skin tone. But on the right hand side over here, a couple of white-bearded wildebeest there. White-bearded wildebeest do migrate up to about 1,000 miles each and every year. They do migrate up with about 1.5 million other wildebeest. Of course, if they do happen to stumble upon other wildebeest, of course they will stick with those wildebeest as well in order to migrate up with them. Now, they're also known as a newt. That's actually because that's the sound that they make when they decide to vocalize with each other. Well, giraffes. Yes, giraffes are the world's tallest land animal, actually. They do grow to about 19 feet tall when they are fully growing. When a baby giraffe is born, they are already standing at about a good 6 feet tall when they are first born. And they can start walking approximately around the first 45 minutes of their life as well. Now, typically, you will not see a giraffe laying down like this giraffe is doing right here out in the wild unless it feels extremely, extremely safe in their environment that they are in. Of course, Hakuna Matata, no worries here on the reserve for the giraffes, so, or any of the animals for that matter. So they are definitely free to lay down, just kind of hang out as long as they like. Here's that good look at the zebras here, cute little baby zebra as well there. Well, a herd of zebras are typically made up of 3 females and 1 male. That's exactly what the herd here is made up as well. But of course there's 2 cute little babies in the herd. That's one of the 2 cute little baby zebras. Typically baby zebras will tend to stay with mommy zebra up to about a year old. Same with the giraffe a little bit. Baby giraffes will typically stay up with mommy giraffe up to about 2 years old. Still at about around 2 years old is when they still nurse on mommy giraffe. A group of giraffes is also known as a tower. That's a scattered tower of giraffes over there though. But it's still a tower. But I do see a couple of ankle-legged cattle, a couple of cute little springboks over here on the right. Now the ankle-legged cattle are the ones with the long horns over here, just kind of laying down in the dry dirt over there. Now ankle-legged cattle are not used for their milk, nor are they used for their meat. They're actually used as a form of currency, believe it or not, still to this day, all over different parts of Africa. Also known as the Watusi cattle, because the Watusi tribe in Africa was the first tribe to domesticate the animals. The cute little springboks a little farther back there, they are the smallest of the antelope family. Now they do grow to about 3 feet tall. It does look like there's an elephant on the right hand side. He's kind of behind the trees there. But elephants, yes, that's an African elephant over there. The way that you can tell is actually by the ears. By flopping those nice big ears, just like he's doing right there, just that one time. But it does help them to stay nice and cool. It does help them to drop their body temperature about a good 12 degrees to stay nice and cool. A couple of monkeys over here on the left-hand side. These are mandrel monkeys over here on the left. Mandrel monkeys do grow to about 3 feet tall. Males will have the red on their nose. Now, the red on the male's nose actually does get a brighter red during mating season in order to attract the female. Now, if you look to the back, look to the back, there's a cute little baby mandrel monkey over there. He's very, very cute. He definitely does like to monkey around. He jumps actually from one bush to the other bush. Very active little monkey there. Males are going to be a lot larger than the females. Now the males are going to grow to about 100 pounds. Females grow to about 35 pounds. Well, elephants, yes. Elephants do love to eat and eat. They will definitely do. They eat anywhere from about a good 200 pounds to 500 pounds of food a day. Luckily for them, though, they do have a very healthy diet. They like to eat, well, anything green. Shocker there, right? Well, every once in a while they do like to change up that diet, though. They do like to eat some red clay. Red clay does actually give them a form of nutrition that the leaves actually will not provide for the elephants, just by simply digging their tusks into the red clay in order to get that nutrition value out of the red clay. Well, there's a great project going on in Africa. It's actually called the Elephant and the Bees Project. One that I extremely love. And, well, what it consists of is basically elephants used to go to farmlands in Africa and destroy crops, eat crops. Well, of course, the farmers could not have that. So they decided to put a fence. Well, the fence would tangle the elephants, and of course an elephant, a 12,000 pound elephant versus a fence, definitely put all my money on the elephant. But they don't want to hurt the elephant anymore. They don't want to hurt the elephant in any way, so they decided to put up beehive-shaped fences. Well, some farms decided to do this, other farms did not. Started out as an experiment. Turns out that the farmlands that did have these beehive-shaped fences, the elephants would not go to anymore. They went to the other farmlands that did not have these beehive-shaped fences. Well, those farmers couldn't have it either, so they decided, hey, since that was working so well for those other farmers there, we'll decide to do the exact same thing. Well, luckily for the farmers, their crops didn't get destroyed anymore, did not get eaten by the elephants. No elephants were harmed. They just went to other areas of the savannah to find food, to find shelter. Turns out they're terrified of bees. Well, it's not actually the bee itself that the elephant is terrified of. It's actually the buzzing noise. Yeah, kind of annoying. But it's a great form of income for the farmer as well, because, well, the farmers in Africa, they decide to sell the delicious bee honey. Who knew it was going to be so popular in Africa? They decided they wanted to start selling it in America, but it was so popular in Africa that they can't even keep it on the shelves. So, unfortunately, they can't sell it in America, but they definitely would if they could. The Bee Project is still going on today. The Elephant and the Bees Project started back in 1993. In Kenya, Africa. But it looks like a couple of flamingos over here on the left-hand side. Well, these flamingos are known as the greater flamingos, actually. Well, the greater flamingos are actually the largest of the flamingo family. They do grow to about 3 feet tall when they are fully grown. Light is pink as well. Well, a group of flamingos is also known as a flamboyant. Yeah, ta-da! Great flamboyance of flamingos. Well, it looks like the majority of them are sleeping there. They do typically sleep standing up on that one leg there, keeping that other leg nice and bent. By keeping that other leg nice and bent, it actually does help them to regulate their body temperature as cool in the summer. Looks like there are a couple of scimitar horn orexes over here on the left. We'll actually get a closer look on the other side over here, and we'll stop for just a second. But scimitar horn orexes are typically found around desert areas of Africa. This being said, actually, they do have a very high heat tolerance. They typically do not tend to start sweating until their body temperatures hit 110 degrees. So they are more active during the nighttime, as they do tend to rest during the day, just like they are doing right now there. Also, they can go about 9 months out of the wild without drinking water if they absolutely have to. They actually still get a water source. I mean, we all have to drink water, right? They just get their water source a different way, but the food that they eat actually does provide them with their water source. Looks like there is a cheetah up and active over here on the left-hand side, right by the bushes there. Well, cheetahs. Now, they are part of the cat family. Yes, they are. They're also the fastest of the cat family as well. They can run up to speeds of a good 60 miles an hour. Well, luckily for us, though, they cannot keep that speed for very long. They can only keep that speed for about a good few hundred yards before they do start to get a bit tired. Well, they're the only distant relative of the cat family. If you do hear them vocalize, they actually sound like a cat. Like like a domesticated house cat. If you have a cat at home, or if you have a friend or a family member that has a cat, that's exactly what they sound like. There's another one over here right at the very front there, enjoying this nice overcast weather of a day. cat family is a lion. Lions don't purr, they roar. But a beautiful lioness up here and a beautiful male lion there. Now, Simba is actually the Swahili word for lion, if you ever wondered what Simba actually meant. There we go. Well, lions do tend to rest up to about a good 20 hours of their day. Said to only be awake for about around 4 years of their life out in the wild. Well, male lions do have those beautiful manes around their necks. Those manes can weigh up to about a good 40 pounds.
Look at her.
Female lion is doing as a lioness.
And she's so cute.
During the day, their eyesight is just like yours and mine, but during the night, their eyesight does actually get 6 times better.
Freaking huge.
Well, the second type of rhinos that live in Africa are known as the white rhinos over here on the right-hand side. Now, white rhinos do get their name from the Afghans word vite. Now, technically, vite translates into the word wide due to the wide mouth, but many people did mistake the word wide for, well, the word white. There's actually 2 species of white rhinos here in Africa. The ones you're looking at are actually the southern white rhinos, where there's just under 10,000 left down in the wild, and then the other ones are the northern white rhinos, where there's unfortunately only 2 left, and they are both females. But luckily, rangers in Africa are taking very good care of them, keeping an eye on them 24/7. A cute little bongobok over here on the right-hand side as well there. Bongobok's closest relative is the wildebeest. Well, back in the early 1900s, actually, the bongoboks did almost become extinct. There was only about 16 left out in the wild. Very sad, but on happier terms. There was a farmer in Africa that decided to take action protecting the bongobok, not knowing at the time that he was actually going to save an entire species of animal, which means today there's over thousands of bongoboks out in the wild. I did see an ostrich over there as well around the right-hand side, but we'll get a better look at the ostrich on this side of the rocks here. But before the ostriches, there are a couple of warthogs over here on the left to the back. They're laying down right by the log there. Warthog's closest relative is, well, the domesticated pig.
Was a young warthog.
Warthogs do get their name because they do have 4 warts on their nose. There's 2 on the right, there's 2 on the left as well. Now, they do use their tusks to dig their burrows. They don't always use their burrows, though. They do use other animals' burrows as well. After they dig their burrows or use other animals, they do back up into the burrows, keeping them as nice and safe. You can keep their tusks out to warn off anybody that's around the area. There's that ostrich. Well, that's actually a female ostrich there. Females will have those dark brown feathers, while males will actually have a black color. It does look like the warden has a couple of goats over here. Looks like dwarf goats, actually. A couple in the back over here, but we'll go over here to the front. It looks like there's more at the front door of the warden's house. Here, oh no, they're going to the other side. Dwarf goats did originate actually in Nigeria, actually. They do provide milk for the villagers. Now, their milk is a very high source of protein milk. It is a very, very sweet milk as well. They only grow to about a foot tall, not very tall. They are very friendly, very playful goats as well. Because of their small size, they do not take up very much land, unlike the larger of the domesticated animals do. But we're going to make our way out of the reserve here. We're going to make our way back into Harambe. Now, Harambe is actually a Swahili word, if you didn't know. It actually translates into come together or work together. Now, a couple of ways that I personally like to help out the animals is I like to donate to the Disney Conservation Fund, because whatever amount of money I donate or someone else donates, if one does like to donate, Disney will match the exact same dollar-for-dollar donation, not only to help Harambe, but to help other reserves worldwide as well. But if donating is not your thing, but you still want to help out, that's totally a-okay. You definitely can. Help us out just by reducing, reusing, and of course, recycling. But of course, just by joining me today here at Kilimanjaro Safaris, you're already doing your part to make a difference. Just by learning about these incredible animals, seeing what they do in their natural habitat. So, asante sana, thank you in Swahili. Let's get some Swahili today.
bats came back out?
No.
They're out. Bats are out.
A whole brand new bunch of young ones.
We're shutting down our minds. We just wanna feel that rush. Losing track of time, but that's so typical of us. When I hear the bass playing, feel on the floor, I just wanna let out my roar. Can't wait no more, dancing like we're animals. Hands up, up in the air, jump around like you don't care. Let people stare, just put your hands up in the air. Just put your hands up in the air. Dancing like we're animals. Moving through the lights, let the music carry me. Act like tomorrow never comes, it's as good as it can be. When I hear the bass playing, feel on the floor, I just wanna let out my roar. Can't wait no more, dancing like we're animals. Hands up, up in the air, jump around like you don't care. Let people stare, just put your hands up in the air. Just put your hands up in the air. Dancing like we're animals.
It's pretty cool in here.
Alrighty, sorry about the noise. We are in the Satuli Canteen, Pandora's World, like right over there.
There.
They have Pandoran-inspired meals here. I mean, obviously, we don't know exactly what Pandorian food looks like, but
No.
here's the. This is basically the steamed bale bun cheeseburger with, see the cute little baba balls, vegetable chips.
And I apparently don't know how to order on the app, so I ordered the charbroiled chicken. Yay! I'm excited though, I'm hungry.
Right.
Looks good.
And then in true Pandorian form, check this out. Let me get this, see if I can get my white balance right a little bit. Isn't that cute? It's a blueberry custard cheese dip.
Looks good.
So we're gonna grub out a little bit.
I'm gonna eat.
It has started raining, so we probably are going to put a lid on this at some point, right?
I'm bailing.
Right. So we're gonna eat our lunch and celebrate the day.
Celebrate the day.